You got the first fuck on me because I went in here.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nigga.
Hard hit for a base hit. Coming to the
Nigga.
plate. Runner scores, and
Wasn't
they
that
have the
RBI ran
lead.
him in?
It's an RBI single, 1-0. And once again, he collects a knock and extends his hitting streak another game. There's a little extra buzz in the stands for his games these days, and to be fair, there's a little extra buzz in the press box, too. Hard not to get excited over the run he's on. Nobody out, runners at the corners. The batter now, Aaron Sabato. Ground ball to third, Rodriguez. There's one, can't hang on.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 32, Walker.
Digging in for the Rough Riders, Blaine
The
Crimp.
first baseman, Blaine Crimp.
2 outs, base is empty. Hit hard on a line. Should be extra bases here. Around first and heading for second. Chance at a triple. Makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple. That was a great swing he put on that pitch. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. And now the center fielder, Moses Nixon, singled and drove in a run the first time through. Hit hard on the ground to short. Got the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Aaron Sabato.
Nobody on and 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Marcus Smith. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. This one on its way. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for third.
Well, that's bullshit. I'm supposed to catch that shit, bro. What the fuck?
Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Good solid contact on that hit and even better placement. These days when the ball gets hit to center, you almost expect that center fielder to run it down and make the catch. Here's the center fielder, Moses Nixon. This is a prime opportunity right here. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question. Line drive, and it's caught. I'm not sure
Damn,
how
fucking bases was loaded.
quickly
Oh.
a ball hit that hard. Fantastic reflexes to make that catch. Digging in for the wind surge, Moses Nixon, 1 for 3.
Nixon.
Church, a 6'3" right-hander. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Hard line drive to left.
Oh, that shit is whack, bro.
No justice in this game, none at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little looper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing.
Nixon.
This one is labeled. And it hits the fence. Now he turns for second. The relay, tag, out, and that is the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.
What's up, Dad?
So 2 down, and now the DH, Moses Nixon, drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Get down.
This one scorched to center, but caught on a line.
All right, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it.
Man at first with 1 gone. Next up for the wind surge, Moses Nixon. Dumps one into left. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. 1 out and runners at first and second. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Aaron Sabato. The 0-1 offering. Here's a grounder up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double
I should go back to Burton. That's on me.
to end the inning. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they get out of this jam. Moses Nixon, the next to hit. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
And that's just foul. The wind surge with the go-ahead run in the batter's box.
Oh, yeah.
And a base hit right there.
Oh, yeah.
Runner around third. 1 run comes in. He's safe at third. The tying run just 90 feet away.
Oh,
Well, he
man.
comes through.
And I got an extra base. Let's go.
RBI single. That was big. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked.
Excuse me, what
His
you
next
fussing
at
about?
looms very large. And the next batter, Aaron Sabato. Go ahead run at second. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
I'm finna get you.
Got the strikeout looking. Huge K there. So digging
What are you
in
talking
for
about?
Jenkins.
What are you talking about?
On 0-1, the delivery. Hit on the ground to the right side. And handles that one. Throw to first in time. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. On to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 5, 6, 7 slots due up. The Rough Riders lead it 2-1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Still nobody out. Nixon, RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here. Get down, ball. Get down.
And a base hit right there. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate, comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's a tie game here in the 8th. Not in time, safe. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. Go ahead run on base. Aaron Sabato will hit next.
Hey, drive him in. No one better here.
And a ground ball to first. And it gets by. Runner from third in to score. They move into the lead in the 8th. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Nobody out, first and second here. And now at the plate, Walker Jenkins. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. And he goes down to
I stole the pitch. Let's go. I stole the base. Let's go.
One-two offering. Fly ball to right. One away. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. One out and runners on the corners. Alan Serta now at the plate. This one to right. Base hit, run in to score.
Let's go.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. And he wasn't swinging for the downs there, but that was some really solid contact. That's a swing young hitters should try to emulate. 2 outs and a runner at first. Next up, the designated hitter, Moses Nixon. And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. And here's the first baseman, Aaron Sabato. Now here's the 0-2. And he grounds it to the right side. Over to pick it up. Off balance throw in time. And now Moses Nixon.
Damn.
Ripped into the outfield.
Man.
For extension, makes the catch. That's an absolute gut punch for the hitter. That one looked for sure like it was going to fall in. Great defense. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.
Beat up the block and the gun on my press of the button to open the wings. Ain't no invest in the deal I just signed. I don't need to live controlling my strings. A lot of them marionettes and dancing my own songs to nets. Praying for my soul pass. I swear that the pain that is punching is reckless. Mission is all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The well until June, the middle of the same. So I find some black at a minimum sentence. And I was apprentice and never a villain. Fist for a metal to be my expense. I slide on my dentist to get us the grilling. The income of conference, you pay a commitment. Look at my clock.
Kayla now beat the shit out of Angel now. We won $1. That's crazy. Kayla hit the 4 threes like a hoe. Kayla hit the 4 threes. I should took Angel more, Kelsey Mitchell less, and Angel double on this too. I shot her with that song time master.
She was hilarious. She was hilarious. She was hilarious. She was hilarious. She was smacking it.
Ain't no drill, got my real.
Relationship, I think I have anxious attachment styles.
We've been using the Joint Care Canine Support Supplement from Purina Pro-Plan Veterinary Supplements, which supports mobility and normal daily activity in dogs, such as walking, climbing, and general movements. This supplement contains ingredients like collagen, hyaluronic acid to help maintain healthy cartilage and joints. If you've ever noticed older dogs getting up and down stairs,
It's the Wichita Wind Surge taking on the Frisco Rough Riders.
You can stay down there for a little bit. Stop that.
Coming up to the
Stop
dish
that
for
fussy,
Wichita,
fussy.
Moses Nixon. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. Dives, but can't make the catch. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Marcus Smith coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Aaron Sabata digs in now.
Smith.
Kicks and delivers. Nice stop. Fires it home. There's one. How about that double play? We're in the bottom of the first. Now a chance for the second baseman.
I'm beaching this game.
Hit in the air, right field. One down. At the plate, Marcus Smith, first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. One out and the base is empty. On the ground to the right side, Duncone. 2 away. Next to hit, Luis Mieses. Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Grounds this one to short, Holland. Play made, that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, and we're ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Brandon Martirano. Slider misses away. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down. And if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Comes up empty, strike 2. When he's on the mound, hitters need to be prepared for that ball to dive on him. He's got a good sinker and changeup and relies on both of them. On the ground to the left. And plenty of time to first. Next is the designated hitter, Alejandro Osuna. 3 hits in the loss last night. It's ball 1. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. And a big swing and a miss. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Swings through it for the strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Abimelec Ortiz. Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit, really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. In the dirt, runner going for second. Throw, they get the out. Terrific throw from his knees behind the plate. Just unleashed a laser to get the out. Not every catcher has the ability to make that throw. Foul ball there. Biggers starting at shortstop, hitting in the 7-hole today, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Oh, what a great play. And they get the out. Cameron Cawley getting ready to hit. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. Grounds this one up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, number 28. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And the 0-1 now. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up and 3 down.
Hey.
Rough
What are you
Riders at
fussing
position, the
for?
bottom. And that one fouled off. The Rough Riders won a Texas League title in just their 2nd season back in 2004, but they didn't win another for nearly 2 decades before taking the league title in 2022. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Next to hit, Marcus Smith. Grounded out the first time up. This one in the air to right. And a couple of quick outs. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. Gets there, got it. So 12. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Digging in for the wind surge, Moses Nixon.
Your turn now. No one better.
And foul ball. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Around second on his way to third. Botches it. Headed for the plate. Scores on that one. Relay to third. Close play. In there safely. Nice job to drive in the run. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Runner at third with 1 gone in the inning. Aaron Sabato will hit next.
The first baseman, number 19, Aaron.
We're in the top of the 5th inning. 1 run in the inning so far. And ball 4.
That's
Two
high,
of
ball
them.
4, take your base.
Now it's the right fielder, Walker
Right guy, right
Jenkins.
place. Here we go.
Now batting, the right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
0-2, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right. Ortiz. And 2 away now. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. They pick up. Bottom of the 5th here in Frisco. Now up, Brandon Martirano.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss. That's a K. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. So up next, Alejandro Osuna collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
All right.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field, Jenkins.
Ball.
And there are 2 down. Now at the dish, Abimelech Ortiz. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
Hey! Ha!
Next one's fouled back. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Two outs and nobody aboard. Right through there for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. The win surge out in front, 3-0. Home half of the 6th, digging in for the Rough Riders, Jax Biggers.
Biggers.
Just missed. Next pitch is outside. This is a more patient at bat than we've seen from the rest of this lineup. He's done well to get ahead 2-0.
Oh, yeah.
One.
Up the middle. Throws, gets the out, 1 away.
The third baseman,
Next to
number
hit for the
4,
Rough Riders, Cameron Cawley. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball.
Cawley, 22 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2021. Fouled off, he was late. And the 1-1. Late swing, fouled it off. And now the 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Set down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, number 28. Struck out swinging the first time. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. The Rough Riders held hitless so far in the game. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th. Moses Nixon now at the plate. Nobody out with runners at first and second. Big spot for the pitcher and this defense. They'd like to roll 2. Base hit coming around 3rd. 1 runs in. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. And next, the cleanup hitter, Aaron Sabato.
Hey, clutch up right now.
Now a flare off the bat. Makes the catch. 1 down. That's the 2nd out. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, the 2nd baseman, number 1. Late on that fastball. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And here's the 0-2. Strikeout swinging. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Marcus Smith, the next to hit. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. That one is absolutely pummeled. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swings and misses. Back-to-back Ks. Digging in for the Rough Riders, Luis Mieses. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck out looking. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Brandon Martirano. He swings and fouls one off. Way out front for strike 2. That's a good job of changing speeds. Start with the fastball, then pull the string on the changeup. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Close, but ruled a ball. Some visible frustration on the mound after he didn't get the call at the top of the zone. Don't want to show the umpire up, though. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. That's 50 professional strikeouts for him. A nice reminder that hard work and dedication are indeed worth it. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast. Down 0-2, swings through it. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Ground ball, right side, Duncone. And out at first. And he's really closing in on this now with 4 outs remaining. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Abimelec Ortiz. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle, nice grab. Throw from the knees, on the money. Nice play. 1 out and 2 on. And now the DH, Moses Nixon. He's got a single, a double, and the hardest to get, a triple in this game. A home run would complete the cycle. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. And ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Good eye there.
Ball.
What a take with 2 strikes. High fly ball to right field. Jenkins. And there's 1 down.
The third baseman, number 4, Cameron.
Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Cameron Cawley.
Hey!
Pops this one up. Shovel.
You go.
That's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman,
So
Tucker.
down to their final out of this one.
Mitchell.
Here it is, 1 out away from perfection. Swing and a foul straight back. The wind surge, ahead by 5. Here in the last half of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Strike 3 called. This one is over. A perfect game. And the celebration begins.
That's what we do, man. Perfect game. Nuggets in here tripping. Why are you whining for?
Talk a big game, hope you walking out. Keep it to yourself or you can get gone. It don't even matter.